Welcome to Cops in Action, where we dive deep into police activities to clarify what's right and wrong and who's involved. In today's episode, we're examining a situation involving resistance to vehicle searches and the Fifth Amendment, brought to us through a private submission. Before we begin, we want to clarify that we do not own the rights to this video content. We are here to provide analysis and our perspective on the events that took place. On July 4th, 2024, an important incident occurred when Officer Duncan Cooch of the Tallahassee Police Department pulled over a 22-year-old Latina in Washington for suspected window tint violation. The subsequent interaction was recorded in detail on the officer's body camera. Join us as we review and analyze each moment to better understand the legal issues and rights at play.
Hey, how y'all doing? Officer Code TPD, you have your driver's license? Your tint is illegal, so I want to test it and let you know for sure.
Oh, well, I'm not letting you test it. So you can write it. You can write it. I gotta get rid of this car. It's a car. It's always a problem. Like, I always think I'm a male. I'm not. Here we go, actually.
A male? I'm going to have to test your tint. I mean, I'd rather do that than have to take it further than that. So, can you just roll it up a little?
Yes, sir. Let me call my daddy.
Whatever gets overhead, we'll go through this breaking down.
Okay. What are you calling him for?
Property.
Well, I have to test it to know where it's at.
Daddy, I done got pulled over. And he's all the way black. Daddy, I just got pulled over. This officer literally waited. He literally went in a neighborhood to pull, like he went in a
There's
neighborhood.
nothing against I can't do that. That's fine. Please.
Now he's talking about my team, but I told him I don't want him to test my team. Just write the ticket.
Sir, if she doesn't let me test it, she'll go to jail. This is ridiculous.
He said if I don't let him test my tint, then I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
But this man is literally targeting me. He literally purposely drove through a neighborhood. That's what I thought. I know you can't go to jail for.
Right now, she's resisting this investigation. So if she can't roll the window up.
You can't.
Sir,
You don't have to cooperate.
Daddy, can you please come here?
Okay,
Where you at?
you have to
I'm
cooperate.
at the same store where I just got a gun pulled at me at. This man got me at the same spot where I just got a gun pulled.
I'm really not trying to do this today.
Yes, sir.
Ask them if that order.
Yes, it's an order. It's a lawful order for you to roll your window up a little bit so I can test it. I'm not trying to do
But what
this.
if she don't want to let you test it?
Then
You can't take her to jail.
then she'll be resisting the whole investigation.
That's not
Yes,
resistance.
it is. Yes, it is because you're not allowing me to do my job.
Okay, listen, she don't have to help you do your job.
Yes, she does.
She don't have to help you investigate. Okay, take her to jail. Let me
not
get
a
through y'all.
lawsuit.
Do your job then.
It's not a
Do
lawsuit.
your job and we're going to see.
Can I talk to you and not him, please?
He said he want to talk to me and not you, but I don't feel the need to talk to him because
It don't matter. You don't have to let
You
her
waited for me to pull out of that neighborhood
doesn't
to get
matter.
behind
None
me,
of that
sir. You
matters.
literally did that.
Ma'am, if you just roll your window up a little bit, I'm going to test it, and then I'll let you know
No,
where
you
it's at.
don't have to cooperate.
Can you just write me the ticket, sir, and we can do it like that?
I need to.
Washington's refusal to roll up her window for the tint inspection was considered an act of resisting. According to Section 843.02 of the Florida statutes, anyone who resists, obstructs, or opposes an officer in the lawful execution of a legal duty without using violence can be charged with a first-degree misdemeanor. For example, in the 2023 case of Senko versus Jackson, the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals ruled that officers had probable cause to arrest a citizen for resisting when they failed to comply with orders to stop their car. Similarly, in the 2017 case of U.S. v. Holly, the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals affirmed that officers have the authority to require a driver to roll up their window for a tint inspection. Based on these precedents, it is likely that a Florida court would conclude Washington violated a lawful order and committed the offense of resisting.
The same place where I just got a gun pulled at me at, Daddy. The same place I just got a gun pulled at me at. This store right here on Spring Hill in Springstead. You got a long way.
It don't matter. You tell them call this off.
The driver's requesting a sergeant. They're being uncooperative with
He's calling the sergeant right now.
Okay, yeah, because he don't got to roll your window. I don't know what he's talking about. You don't got to help him with his investigation.
They literally targeted me that day. He turned into a neighborhood and waited for me to pull out. Didn't I tell you too?
So just wait on the side. We need to go.
All right. I told you, bro. It's too hard. They swear they gonna have a dope boy when I roll the window down.
74701. My driver's requesting a sergeant to stop. So yeah, so When your tent is dark and an officer's telling you to roll the window up so that they can test it and tell you where it's at, and you refuse to do that, you're refusing to do something unlawful. Okay. So we'll just wait on the supervisor to get here.
Yes, sir.
Y'all need a dog for that, or y'all good?
Oh, they can get the dog.
That's not what's not. That's not what this stop.
It's fine.
Checking the property.
Not everybody.
This chick works for the Department of Corrections.
That's a one-way 441.
What's wrong, Sergeant? I don't know, but she ain't rolling the window down so I can do a tent check. I told her it's illegal. Or roll it up, rather. Just did. Well, she says I get a supervisor. It's all right, we'll get a supervisor. She works at DOC. I'm trying to work with her, but
Is he allowed to put his feet up?
put his feet where?
Put his feet up.
I don't care. Are you on your way to work?
No, sir, I'm not.
You on the way home from work?
Yeah, she just came home from work and she picked me up from the
I'm just wondering because you're in a state of Florida.
Yes, sir.
That's what happened.
I'm an officer just like this.
Okay, so I was just asking if you're on the way or on the way home. Y'all probably would have been out of here by now if you had just complied. I'm just trying to.
My dad on the way. In the sergeant.
Your dad? Who's your dad?
It's fine. It doesn't matter who he is.
Exactly, it doesn't.
It doesn't. Just like
Governor or whatever. So your dad coming doesn't. It's not going to stop me from doing my job.
yes, sir. It's not. That's understood.
The power game don't work with us.
Yes, sir. Understood.
We take an oath to do our job no matter what.
It's darker than mine.
Okay, well I'm on this stop right
We
now.
know. We know.
Not trying to be a jerk,
We
but
know. I'm a DY. I swear to God, every day I get followed every single day because of this car. Every single day. Like last night I got followed by 2.
I was just stopping you because of the tent.
It's always something every single day.
Okay, well it's not me every day.
It's
So
fine. Every single day.
okay, but you can't blame me on
Every
that.
single day. It's the same thing, whether it's a TPD or
They say you were
I get
speeding last
followed.
time, so maybe that's why they stopped you. So you were
I
speeding.
wasn't speeding last time. I just got stopped yesterday. I didn't even get stopped. They followed me and then they see my uniform and backed off twice
Okay.
in the same night. So
I couldn't see your uniform because your tent is so dark.
it's okay.
Even if I did
You've
see
never
it.
seen these windows up, sir.
Yes, I did.
The windows was literally down. We were sitting right there looking on our phone. Like,
Your window is up, sir. Where's he at? Sorry. Let him talk to him. Explain it to him because they don't believe what I'm saying.
When Sergeant Rudd arrived at the scene, he informed Washington that by failing to roll up her window, she was not complying with a lawful command. Under the Fourth Amendment, a physical intrusion into the interior of a vehicle through an open window or door is considered a search. However, not all warrantless searches are prohibited, only those deemed unreasonable. A court may determine that using a tint meter did not violate the Constitution if there was probable cause to believe the window tint was illegal.
If it is, I'll either write her a ticket or give her a warning. Usually I lean toward warnings. But right now she's not letting me do my job at all.
but I'm gonna get pulled because I'm in a Charger though.
No,
I always get pulled
that's not
over
what it
them.
is.
I'm in a Charger. They think I'm a D-boy. It's every day. It's every
But
day.
he said it's just really because of the windows. You think that he pulled you over because it was you?
It's okay, and I honestly don't.
I couldn't see who was in the car. Look how dark the windows are.
My window was never up, sir. You keep saying that.
For all I knew, you're 80-year-old grandma. I have no idea.
My windows was never up.
I was surprised, but I figured you would let me go ahead and get you out of here.
Sergeant on the way.
Huh? He's on the way.
The illegal versus the legal tent level in the state of Florida.
28% if I didn't explain it.
This is the
But
first time they tell you about the tent.
it is a law.
2.
We'll just hang out. I'll show you.
What's upset right now?
So I stopped this vehicle for a tent violation. I want to use my
Any unit working special event,
tent meter.
yeah, so
She won't roll up the window.
any unit
I've
working special
explained to her
event
she's
at
not allowing me to do my
Self-Correction
job.
Center.
She wants to speak with a sergeant. I defer to that. I want you to talk to her, explain the situation, but
I see you're a correctional officer. If you get arrested, I'm pretty sure you won't be anymore. So here's the thing. For window tent, you have to roll the window up. It's a lawful command. If you fail to obey a lawful command, you'll be arrested.
Being an officer, and I need to pull my window up.
Well, no, as a citizen, you need to do that.
Well, don't I have a right also, right? I have a right to not permanent myself, right? Yes or no?
Not what?
I plead the fifth. I don't want to get my test tested.
That's
right?
no, that's not an option. By driving, you can't say we pull you over for a traffic violation. Let's say you're speeding. You can't say I'm not giving you a driver's license. Basically, have implied consent that I agree to the rules.
That's not even the same thing.
It's the same thing. It's a traffic violation.
What's it?
Worst case
And
scenario,
then
the
deal
tent.
with it later.
Yeah, the tent's a ticket.
Yeah, you don't want a ticket.
You don't get arrested for that.
But you already.
However, failure to bail lawful command is.
Yeah, he's gonna give you a warning, so just let him pass it.
No, we're not doing a warning now. Now, if it is a violation, then it's a ticket.
But she is running out of chances because we cannot sit here all day and wait for her.
The ticket you can.
You're taking
Go
to
to court.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, Tina, let him go ahead and tell you and know what you're dealing with.
Yep.
But you probably have to get a lawyer.
Ma'am, I've explained the situation to you quite clearly. I've explained that this is a lawful command. I've explained that failing to bail lawful command will lead to your arrest. So, one more time, are you going to roll the window up so you can test it, or are you going to get arrested? I am.
Tina, who are you talking to? I'm a grandmother.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, who are you
That's
talking
fine.
to? Who are you asking?
Ma'am, I will give you 30 seconds to make her to either get arrested or make a decision.
Tina, who are you talking?
25 seconds. 20 seconds.
Roll your window up and let him do that job.
Listen, for resisting, listen,
It's not a point.
don't do all, listen, don't ruin your career over a window sent. Please don't do that.
5 seconds.
Okay, go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
He has it right here. Roll your
All
window.
right. You have to roll the window up.
I got a meter. If you roll it up, I want to test it.
All right.
Roll it up to here. I want to test it if you roll it up.
Roll it up, Brian. Roll it up. Last chance. Roll it up. Roll it up and go to jail. Take her to jail. All right. We're done with this. You're under arrest. You're under arrest, ma'am. Again, as you roll the window up, and this was how win.
After Washington was handcuffed, someone she knew argued that she had a Fifth Amendment right to refuse to roll up her window, which protects against self-incrimination. However, in the 1966 case of Schmerber versus California, the Supreme Court ruled that the Fifth Amendment only protects against providing testimonial or communicative evidence. Therefore, requiring someone to roll up their window for a tint inspection does not violate the Fifth Amendment because it involves the collection of physical evidence, not communicative evidence.
I was trying to talk. I was trying to talk. I was trying to talk.
I'll explain to you.
Y'all got other stuff y'all could be doing right now.
Okay.
Let's go to that side.
If you don't know if I'm your name.
Stand out here. Can you have anything on you?
No, I don't.
Makes no sense. I agree with you. I agree that this makes no sense at this point. That you push it this far instead of just rolling the window down.
So here's the thing. I've been standing here for the past 3 minutes. Explain to her, look, you have to roll the window up to test for the tint. That's, once you start driving a car, there's certain things you agree to by driving the car. That's one of them. It's like if we pull you over and you got to present your driver's license. It's not an option.
You don't have to roll it down. It's a Fifth Amendment right.
What she's under arrest for right now is resisting arrest, failure to bail lawful command. Roll the window up so we can test it. Because we believe that it's down the
That's my whole thing, right? If you're not gonna give a warning, right? What's the point of testing the warning? You giving her a warning.
We're not giving her a warning. We told her we weren't giving her a warning. After the fact. Originally it was. Hey, roll the window up. No issue, no issue.
If you roll it up a little bit, I test it. I give you a warning, get you out of here. She said, no, that ain't happening. She went to calling 30 people. Grandma showed up. I explained to Grandma. Grandma said, just do it, baby. Just roll it up.
Okay, so listen, y'all got people out here killing people. Y'all ain't taking them to jail, but y'all arrested by about a window ticket.
No.
We're not pulling the gun on you. We're trying to just do our job. It's nothing to do with us. Hey, sorry that happened. But fair enough.
I'm just stepping out so you can dig in my pants.
Right. You have anything sharp on you? Ma'am, where do you work, ma'am? Can you tell me? Which one? Liberty?
Roll the window up and what?
We got to test the window. The whole reason for the test was the tent. So we're still going to do that. And she's still going to get a ticket for that if it's in violation. Yes, I know, but we still have to test the tent.
Okay, so just give her a ticket and let her go.
I'm tired of trying to explain this to folks.
Do you have anything else on? Go check your
I
papers.
have nothing.
We have to check. Is that your boyfriend or something? Is that your boyfriend in the car? All right, go ahead and sit down in my car for a second, okay? Go ahead and put your foot in. I'll get them for you. I gotta do it. Are you on board?
After her arrest, Washington was transported to the Lyon County Detention Facility for processing. There, she was issued a citation for a window tint violation and charged with resisting without violence. Following the arrest, Sergeant Rudd made sure to contact the detention center where Washington works to report her arrest. This is Sergeant T.
5%.
Okay.
It's illegal.
Okay, we already. Okay, you know that. Okay, bro, you don't have to keep on. Okay, we don't.
All right, write the ticket. You can turn the car off now, man. Thanks.
I lost with the man to roll the window.
Yes.
He's confused. You want us to take a video?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was telling him.
Say it again, sir.
Go ahead and take it.
Go and take her, yes, and write her a ticket for 10 violation. Is she good with him taking the car? Is she good with him taking the car?
She has some shoes.
On July 26, 2024, the federal prosecutor's assistant decided not to prosecute the case involving Ms. Washington, despite reasonable grounds for inspecting her vehicle's windshield. Ms. Washington has yet to pay the fine for the windshield violation. The Tallahassee police received a B rating because the court is likely to find they had reasonable grounds to arrest Ms. Washington and maintain professionalism throughout the encounter. Although the arrest could have been avoided by merely issuing a ticket without inspecting the windshield, the police provided Ms. Washington with multiple opportunities to comply with the order. Despite the limited case law on windshield inspections, it is highly likely that the court will view the police's actions as constitutional. Ms. Washington received a B- rating because she might have avoided trouble had she complied from the start. However, I respect her decision to defend her rights, even though the court may not support her stance in this situation. Thanks for watching the entire video. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the content. Feel free to leave your comments and feedback. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with our upcoming content. Your support is the biggest motivation for us to keep creating more exciting videos.